Want to accelerate your F&I profits? Allstate has your full service solution. We offer a competitive product suite with expert claim support and streamlined digital solutions. You can maximize your profit potential with the help of our personalized dealership training and profit sharing program.
This is Automotive Industry News.
Hi, I'm Veronica Cambus, and welcome to a special edition of Automotive Industry News. 2 weeks ago, independent auto dealers from throughout the nation gathered for a very special NIADA Convention and Expo. First, it marked a milestone, the 75th annual event. But more than that, it was a reunion. After years of virtual event due to the COVID pandemic, the convention returned live and in person for 2021, with more than 1,500 dealers, exhibitors, and industry leaders assembling at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center in San Antonio, Texas, to meet, learn, network, shop, and celebrate. Automotive Industry News was on hand in San Antonio to bring you the highlights and talk to attendees about the used vehicle industry's premier event. The convention opened Monday with association meetings and a look at NIADA Dealer 20 Group's program. There were opportunities to meet and greet, including a reception for first-time attendees and the ever-popular Cigars and Margaritas welcome reception by the San Antonio River. Things kicked into high gear Tuesday when the new NIADA CEO, Bob Voltmann, introduced himself and the association's strategic plan to members as he presided over the Leadership Awards ceremony.
You deserve for this organization to be the best that it can and to keep growing and getting better every day. And at this meeting, we're relaunching our certified pre-owned program with more service companies, more tools at your disposal that will allow you to compete head-to-head with the franchise dealers. We've relaunched our 20 Group program. We brought Chris Leadham back to help us. We formed a steering committee. We've hired 3 amazing new moderators, Ed Curry, who brings retail and service experience, Bill Elizondo and Ben Goodman, who are buy here, pay here experts. We're going to bring back the Certified Master Dealer program. And we're going to expand education. This is your plan. It's what you told us you wanted. And we'll know we're successful when you tell us I can't run my dealership without NIADA.
Among those honored were International Automotive Remarketers Alliance Executive Director Tony Long, who was inducted into the Ring of Honor, NIADA's highest award for non-dealers. The NIADA past president, Henry Mullinax, was presented with the Michael R. Linn Lifetime Achievement Award for almost 40 years of his leadership in his state and National Dealers Association.
Mike Linn has been a great mentor to me and someone I've always deeply admired. Personally, I'm so thankful that he lent his talents to the independent dealer. He's made a difference for and in our industry. And to think that he believes that I have also is very overwhelming to me. I am truly humbled by this award.
The association also inaugurated its new president for the 2021-2022 term. Joe McCloskey of Colorado, who is celebrating 50 years in the car business, told the independent dealers he is committed to improving NIADA's services to its members and advocacy for the used vehicle industry.
My priorities and goals for this upcoming year is to work to unify all members, state associations, and the NIADA to join as one force to elevate our efforts to new levels of service to our membership and to better protect the interests of our industry. We can and accomplish this by continuing to serve our renewed commitment to be the national association for all members, regardless of size or business model. We as independent dealers must realize that regardless of our business model, whether it's buy here, pay here, retail, lease here, pay here, subprime, or service, the one thing we have in common is that we all are independent auto dealers, and we can use that common interest to join together to propel ourselves forward to overcome whatever adversity it is that we face.
We'll be right back with more from the 2021 NIADA Convention and Expo.
Looking to increase your F&I profits? Allstate can help. Our agents provide customized dealership training, profit sharing, and digital solutions, all designed to improve your bottom line. Maximize your F&I profit potential today. Visit allstatedealerservices.com.
As always, the heart of the NIADA Convention Expo is the education, and the 75th annual event offered some 60 sessions in 4 tracks: retail, buy here, pay here, service, and general. This year's speakers are the used vehicle industry's top educators and operators, including Joe Lascota, Chris Collins, Ken Chilson, Doug Haddon, Corinne Kirkendall, Tracy Myers, and the new NIADA 20 group moderators Ed Curry, Bill Elizondo, and Ben Goodman.
To have this thing come together the way it did, the education sessions, you know me, I'm kind of a note taker. I've got 5 pages already, and that's one day in. It's just outstanding to have that opportunity.
I've been in business 21 years, but I learn something every time I come, and I've been today with about 3 or 4 different meetings, and I've learned something each one of them. I get to take it back with me and put it into place. You know, I mean, I've been doing it a long time, but there's a lot of things that come up. You say, oh, I didn't know about that, or I didn't think about that. And then the service part of it, we do service as well. That's a new thing for me this year, and it's been pretty awesome to understand the program they got for that as well.
A highlight of the agenda was the keynote address by former football star Michael Irvin, appearing courtesy of ACV Auctions. The Hall of Fame wide receiver and current NFL Network analyst showed attendees how they can use the 5 C's: calling, challenge, competition, collaboration, and celebration to see their way to success.
If you want to master anything, you have to master yourself. The greatest battle won't be what the game offers. It'll be with you. And becoming and doing anything great, which is what you guys have done through this pandemic. You have to master you. And what I've always learned, and no matter what I do, playing football, broadcasting what I'm doing right now, my businesses that I'm in, I work on mastering me in that process. And I found that I've had great success in this. As long as I hold on to doing what I have to do before doing what I want to do, I end up winning.
After his speech, Irvin met dealers in the expo hall, where dealers also found vendors from all areas of the industry, offering products and services designed to improve their operations and take their dealerships to a higher level.
This year's show has been great. What we're learning is dealers are having to find a new way to communicate, and our solution allows dealers to invoice, communicate, and collect via text. So essentially what our platform does is allows dealers the opportunity to combine the power of communications and collections and deliver an experience to them where their consumers are.
Carketa is a full suite of products, but what we do is we help automate the process on helping dealerships buy cars, then recondition the car, and then produce a digital condition report. It's very, very important to all of our dealers, and the reason why is because they're spending on average $800 to $1,000 per vehicle. Now consumers, they don't know that, which dealerships aren't monetizing what they're doing on each vehicle. And so our solution helps our dealers facilitate that, monetize it, and increase their gross profit per vehicle by showing what they've done on the vehicle: new tires, oil change, windshield wiper. That service record helps build value in their vehicle, builds value to a consumer, and lets them know what's been done on that vehicle.
A special edition of Automotive Industry News will continue in a moment.
Looking to increase your F&I profits? Allstate can help. Our agents provide customized dealership training, profit sharing, and digital solutions, all designed to improve your bottom line. Maximize your F&I profit potential today. Visit allstatedealerservices.com.
The 75th Annual NIADA Convention Expo wrapped up Thursday night with the presentation of the association's highest dealer award, the National Quality Dealer.
Most of the other nominees I knew. They were mentors of mine. I had no idea I was going to win, obviously, and didn't expect to. So it was just an honor to be there. And it was especially an honor to be there with my father on Father's Day weekend because, we're a generational business. My great-grandfather started our business 103 years ago this year, so I'm 4th generation. Unfortunately, used car dealers generally don't have the best reputation. It's not an accurate reflection on majority of used car dealers anyway, but bringing the National Quality Dealer Award back to our town of Winston-Salem, the press picked up the story, they did a news story on it, and almost instantly, overnight, customers knew that we were National Quality Dealer of the Year, and just having that title and the news picking it up locally, it affected us dramatically, and it still affects us. We have to do some work as well. We have to promote it and let customers know that that's who we are, and because we're always the National Quality Dealer of the Year for 2006. You know, nobody can take that away from us. So it impacted us from then until now and continues to do so. And I expect it to do so into the future.
This year's winner is Lee Cavender of Georgia, a leader in his state's association's legislative advocacy efforts.
Michael asked me, he said, what would you tell a new dealer as to why to be a part of my state association and GIEDA and NIADA? And I can't tell you how much I got from these organizations. You know, if I was going to tell a dealer anything, it would be participate. Participate in everything. Your state and local government can make a casual decision that puts you out of business. So you've got to get to know these people. You know, the training and the interaction that you have in the associations gives you so much. And as I learned later, the more I give, it comes back to me tenfold. So I can't tell you how proud I am.
I was just so humbled. I mean, when you listen to the accomplishments of all the dealers that were candidates, I was very, very surprised. I got my degree in mining engineering up in West Virginia, and the mines were closed when I graduated. So I came to Georgia, and Natalie, who's my wife now, been a babysitter for a car dealer years ago, and I was very frustrated, and she says, well, maybe you can sell cars. So I went out and I sold cars and worked in franchises for 13 years, and then we started our own dealership in '96, and been there ever since.
You've been very involved with government. Talk about how that got started and why you think that's important.
Well, I mean, to be very candid, it got started in Georgia when they changed how used car dealers were taxed. They created what they call TAVT and created a huge tax increase. So I reached out to Paul John, who was executive director at the time of GIEDA, and told him what he needed to do. And his response was, it's never going to get done if you don't come help. So he got me involved, and next thing I knew, I'm in the governor's office. I'm testifying in front of the Senate, and the whirlwind started. And what I found was most politicians, they care. They care about your business. They care about your employees. And you just have to tell them and explain to them what you do and how that's affected you, and it'll make a difference.
The 2021 NIADA Convention Expo was a special event, and not just because of the education awards, expo, or receptions. It had an atmosphere of excitement that permeated everything as independent dealers, vendors, and industry leaders were able to come together again at last.
It's the largest used auto industry event of the year. Each year when I come here, under one roof, I'm connected with dealers all around the country who are similar dealership to mine. So I can network with them, I can brainstorm with them, get ideas from them, share ideas. I'm connected one time each year here, and I love that.
That's all for this special edition of Automotive Industry News from the 75th Annual NIADA Convention and Expo. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Cambus.